Hello course participants. The course name is Fundamentals of Environmental Regulation and Expertise. Today is our lecture about state expertise for the construction of facilities and complexes. And our lecture include at first state examination for documentation of construction of facilities and complexes. Next, state assessment of the quality of pre-design and design and estimate documentation for the construction of enterprises, building and structure. And the next question about rules for examination of the project and the project documentation, in studying environmental compliance and the protection from comprehensive assessment of construction documentation and regulatory oversight. And in our lecture, you can see what the state environmental expertise. The state environmental expertise include three steps. At first, mandatory review processes, legal compliance, and resource protection. What is the mandatory review process? Mandatory review process is comprehensive assessment of environmental impacts before construction begins, ensuring in projects meet regulatory standards. And next, what is the legal compliance? Legal compliance ensuring adherence to environmental law and regulations, preventing costly violation and project details. And next, resource protection. Resource protection safeguard ecosystems, public health and cultural heritage sites during development activities. Environmental examination of construction documentation. Documentation review scope. Documentation scope can include four types. First of them, site plans and technical drawings. Next, environmental impact assessment. Next, mitigation and monitoring measures and waste management strategies. The examination process identify potential adverse effect on air quality, water resources, soil composition, biodiversity, and surrounding communities before construction commences. And in this picture, you can see the plan of state assessment of pre-design and design documentation quality. Pre-design and design documentation quality consists of three steps. First of them, compliance evaluation, requirement integration, and clear commitments. Compliance evaluation for review of design and estimate documentation to ensure all environmental requirements and address it comprehensively. And next, requirements integration. Verification that environmental considerations are properly integrated into project plans from the earliest design phases. Ensure environmental commitments are clearly defined and actionable during the construction implementation phase. Under rule covering examination of project documentation, this part about authorized expert requirements, structural review processes, and multi-T coordination. Multi-T coordination is mandatory coordination between environmental specialists, design professionals, and construction management teams throughout the process, and structure review processes, implementation of standardized checklists and stages, data reviews at critical projects, milestones to ensure consistency, and authorized expert requirement. All examinations must be conducted by qualified state environmental experts with the appropriate credential and experience. State checklist ensuring environmental compliance, and in this picture you can see about advanced planning and development, plans, specification and estimates, and construction stage gate checklist. Advanced planning, early stage environmental consideration, including first site selection, initial impact screening, and preliminary mitigation strategies, one-site environmental compliance monitoring, ensuring adherence to upload all plans, and immediate response for emerging issues. Very important for us, it's the key rules and responsibilities. Key rules and responsibilities include grant recipient, project sponsor, certificate officer, and environmental specialist. Environmental specialist, technical expert who conduct details reviews, provide scientific guidelines, and recommended appropriate mitigation measures, and a certifying officer, legally accountable individual who provides formal certification of environment compliance and regulatory liability, and a grant recipient responsible for initiating environmental reviews and certificate compliance with all regulatory requirements for the project life cycle. In this picture you can see of non-compliance, which include 4 free steps: project distribution, financial potentials, legal and reputational damage. Immediate deals for complete suspension of construction activities until compliance issues are resolved, resulting in scientific cost awareness, and the financial analysis, substantial monetary fines, dissolved project costs, and the potential requirements to repay previously disbursed funding. And about legal reputational damage, you can see personal and corporate legal liabilities, damaged professional reputation, and professional reputation and potential exclusion from future projects. Integrating environmental expertise for sustainable construction consists 4-step: early examination, quality documentation, responsible development, and regulatory adherence, which, following examination rules, protect communities, preserves natural resources, and maintains projects' integrity. Thank you for your attention.